So I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. I don't know how long this will let me record for too, so this is just like a brief I guess summary of hair loss and my story, because like I said, I got a lot of things in my ask box, people asking me to explain to them how to deal with it, and along those lines. So I don't care how I look right now, it's just a video, but I have a wig on and it's really worn out, whatever. But when you're in my situation, and if you have to deal with similar things, and you're in a situation where you're dealing with a disease, and you don't know, where it's heading, if it can get better, if it can get worse, in a lot of cases, you can get treatment, you can get your hair back, not all of it, not as thick, stuff like that, and then some people just don't grow any hair back, and it all depends on your illness, it all depends on, even stress too, that really, plays a part. But in my situation, what had happened was, in September 2012, I started losing my hair here, and I have pictures on, my page, but, spots like this big right here, one right here, and then this entire side, like this big, was falling out, and it's like, emotionally, it really gets to you, because especially like if you're a girl, and you have globs of, your hair falling out, it gets to you, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care too much, about hair, but it's just the fact that, like, seeing globs of it in your hand, that it's just I don't even know how to explain, it's just a weird thing. So within, not even a month, a lot of my hair was falling out, and, all over my head. It was big main spots in the front, and then there were like sporadic smaller spots, and at this point you can see my scalp, like, there was just no way of covering it up. I tried cutting my hair differently, I had extensions in, and nothing helped. So that's when I started resorting to wigs, because I had to cover up the front, and my natural hair was like shoulder length, so at this point, a majority of my hair on my head had fallen out, and there were small patches of real hair left, and to me it just looked funny, and it didn't help mentally with seeing my hair with, well, my head without any hair, and the hair that was there, it upset me how it looked. So the tiny bit of hair that I had left, I shaved the rest off, and not a lot of people understood that. And like I said, the reason for that was because, well, one, it didn't look right with the majority of my hair gone, so I was going to lose it anyway, so I might as well just make it easier for myself and to shave it at the time. And two, there is hope that you can get your hair back through different treatments. I could have went through the needle treatment, where you get injections in your head, and I don't want to do that. My sister had to do that because she lost the bottom half of her hair, like the bottom half of her head, and her hair grew back. And so what I did was, you can get a cream, like a treatment that you rub on your head daily, and it's like painful because it's really itchy and it stings, and I'm not gonna go too much into that because it's like I guess different options for different people depending on your condition, like I said. But so second reason why I shave my head, because if my hair was to grow back, that way whatever hair hadn't fallen out, like the hair molecules that were still in my head. That way everything would grow back at the same pace rather than having some parts grow back at one point and all that. So I was just hoping that, my hair would grow back, and slowly but surely my hair is starting to grow back in a lot of the spots, and it's not like it was a miraculous thing to happen. It was just, I was hoping that it would happen, and luckily I'm seeing some type of progress. So it's very hard to deal with. I know there are a lot of girls who don't know how to deal with it at first, and for me I guess it was different because I didn't really care too much about, I guess, having hair being your number one thing. Like, obviously I'm a girl and I love hair. I mean, I've always wanted to go to beauty school since I was in middle school. I've always loved messing around with my hair, so it just got to me to the point where if there are going to be people who aren't going to be my friend because I don't have hair, then what person are they? And it's sad, but there are a lot of people who end up leaving your side when you have to deal with tough things that not everyone has to deal with, and they don't know how to react to it. They don't know how to be there for you, I guess. And so it is disappointing when you lose friends over situations like this. I never understood it. I mean, I would never stop being someone's friend if they were going through something like this. So the few people that are by my side, I love them. I shower them with my love for them. It's amazing having, those two people or three people that actually like really make you feel higher than when you're feeling lower. And my tips for girls that decide to go and get hair pieces, there are a lot of places that offer them. Like, you don't have to go above and beyond and waste hundreds of dollars on one. I mean, I guess, like I said, it depends on your condition, your situation. For me, I just get cheap wigs that maybe last a few weeks and have to get them replaced because I don't have money just to throw around on wigs. And you know what? Most people know that I wear wigs. Some people know my situation with the hair loss. And even people that don't know my situation, I just don't tell everyone. If people that I feel comfortable with telling, like, yeah, I'm losing hair, that's why I wear a hairpiece, then I'll feel comfortable telling them. But sometimes the conversation just ends at the point where you're like, yeah, I have a hairpiece. You shouldn't have to explain yourself every time. And if people give you that look like, oh, why is this person just wearing a wig? Like, too lazy to do the hair or something, don't ever feel like you have to explain yourself. Don't ever feel like anyone's putting you down because you know what's going on, you know what you have to deal with, and they don't. And most people that are like that are just pompous assholes, and I hate to say that, but it's true. And you're gonna come across people like that all the time. Like, even when I was still in high school and I was in a wheelchair at one point, and you would think, oh, maybe people would be a little bit nice. Now, people decided made fun of me for being in a wheelchair because of a bone disease I was dealing with at the time, and I still have the disease, but at the time it was really bad, but it was before surgery. Anyway, point is, you're gonna come across people that are just like that, and you know what, that's life. But my advice to you is, don't dwell on the fact that you're going through hair loss, you're going through this mental and emotional and physical pain. Well, not, I guess, physical, but physically you can't deal with the image. And you know what? Think of it this way. It's just hair. I mean, be lucky you can see, smell, hear, feel, I don't really look at it as a thing where it's something you have to have with you all the time. Like, again, I said, it's hair. It might be harder for people to deal with at first, but once you really think about it's hair. I mean, it is hard to deal with, and it is hard to see your hair fall in your own hands. And it's hard to deal with people accepting you. It's even hard to deal with, to find people that still like you for you. Especially if you're in a situation where you're looking for a relationship, or I don't know, something like that. There are a lot of people that will not accept you or not like you because you don't have hair. And like I said earlier, it's just, I don't understand it. But I don't have much advice, honestly, except just to embrace the fact that you don't have hair. Embrace your baldness, embrace your inner beauty, and with everything said, it's just, it's life. People deal with things like this, and you're gonna come across the worst people, and you may not like the fact that you're going through this, but it makes you you, and life goes on. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I hope I really helped you guys out with this. I know that the people I talked to privately, I had helped them out a little bit with some of the stuff I said in this video, but I mean, I'm always, like I said before, I'm always here for people that need some type of advice or some type of help going through similar situations. But I hope this helped. I wasn't really sure what you guys wanted out of this video. Yes, it's my Rhino pillow pet. I'm not really sure what you guys wanted too much out of this video, but I hope it helped somewhat. But I wish everyone best of luck that are dealing with, any type of health issue. But I guess that's it.